Am I the only one that didn't know Timex started out making clock parts, not watches? It's wild to think that a brand so synonymous with wristwatches actually began its journey in a completely different world. Before Timex became a household name, it was all about gears, springs, and the intricate dance of clock mechanisms. Picture this: skilled artisans hunched over workbenches, assembling tiny gears and cogs by hand, crafting the heart of timepieces that would one day film their way into homes across America. Let's rewind the clock to 1854. That's when Timex's story really begins, under the name Waterbury Clock Company in the bustling industrial town of Waterbury, Connecticut. Back then, this area was known as the Switzerland of America, thanks to its booming clockmaking industry. The company's mission was simple but revolutionary: make reliable, affordable clocks for everyday people. No gold-plated luxury, just honest craftsmanship that working-class families could actually afford. Fast forward to World War I. The world was changing fast, and so was the way people kept time. Soldiers needed a practical way to track time in the trenches, so Timex, then still Waterbury, got creative. They took sturdy pocket watches and added straps, inventing one of the first wristwatches for military use. This simple innovation changed everything. Suddenly, watches weren't just for gentlemen in waistcoats, they were for everyone, especially those who needed reliability under pressure. By the 1950s, Timex was ready to prove just how tough their watches were. Enter the legendary Timex torture tests, public stunts that put their watches through the ringer. These weren't just ads, they were spectacles that captured the imagination of a nation. They strapped watches to Mickey Mantle's bat, froze them in blocks of ice, even attached them to outboard motors. The message was clear: Timex watches could survive just about anything life threw at them. Their unforgettable slogan summed it up perfectly: "It takes a licking and keeps on ticking." That phrase became part of American pop culture, and people everywhere started trusting Timex for their everyday adventures. In the 1980s, Timex reinvented itself yet again. This time, it was all about style and innovation. The digital Indiglo watch hit the scene, and suddenly everyone wanted that cool, glowing green face on their wrist. It was futuristic, fun, and totally iconic. Indiglo wasn't just a gimmick, it was a game changer. For the first time, you could check the time in the dark with just a press of a button. Even today, Timex keeps things fresh by collaborating with brands like Supreme and releasing vintage-inspired models that pay homage to their rich history. Here's a fun fact: at their peak, Timex was producing over 1 million watches every single week. That's a staggering number, and it shows just how much people trusted the brand to keep them on time, day after day. So next time you spot a Timex on someone's wrist, whether it's a classic analog, a digital Indiglo, or a limited edition collab, remember, you're looking at more than just a watch. You're seeing a piece of living history, a symbol of resilience, innovation, and timeless style. Timex isn't just keeping time, it's keeping its legacy alive, one tick at a time.